you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good afternoon. So it's been 24 hours since I put the JB weld on the center crack. And I put it down this morning just to see if it would drip. And it's nice. It's completely different from using the Harbor Freight Tools kind. It's completely different. You could tell the JB weld is much stronger. I think this will do it. This is like welding it. You know what I mean? That looks good. I don't think it's going to drip out of there. But I still have a hinky head with the valves. So I'm just going to put this back down again. Let it sit for a little while just to see if it leaks. In the meantime, the 12-part LT2000 has started to smoke. So I'm thinking of a couple of things. Actually, 3 things. So the gasket could be blown on one or both of the cylinders, right? Because it didn't smoke before. It only smoked when I, used it for a significant period of time mowing my back lawn. And it wasn't a whole lot of smoke. It's a little smoke, right? But nevertheless, smoke. So, could be blown gaskets on one or both. It could be that the valve guide popped back out again, and so the exhaust port is not opening on one cylinder, maybe. And or the rings and piston and bore is bad on one or both cylinders. But I'm not going to find out unless I go get it and run it and bring it back in here, at least take the valve cover off and see if we got another bent push rod. So I'll park this on the side and we'll see what happens. Shout out to Russell Puckett from Stockton, California for buying a couple of stickers. And shout out to Kenneth Wheelock for sending me $10 donating to the channel. If you guys would like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Also, if you guys would like to have sneak peeks of what I'm working on today, right now, you don't have to wait a week, because as you know, my videos are already made a week in advance. If you'd like some sneak peeks of what I'm doing right now for free, go check out my Instagram, @mowersblowers. Remember, y'all, I don't got no job. I only wake up and work on this engine stuff. Small engine stuff. So look, I got a cardboard under there. And if it leaks in the next few days, I'll know about it. If you guys like to support the channel, buy a sticker. So we're back here. I know we push them into the garage, but they come out driving. This one has been pushed into the garage and then driven out and then pushed back in, and then driven out, then pushed back in. And of course we've drove it out now, and now we're driving it back in, only because we got to figure out why it smokes. Because nobody likes a smoky lawn tractor, right? By the way, my eyebrows are growing back, and it's all been worth it because the gas tank seems fine. Except this choke thing doesn't seem right. It's not right. It busted. That's not good. The choke cable busted. Let's take this to the garage. honestly, the engine seems to run just fine. No smoke. I guess with extended periods of time of running it, it'll smoke a little bit. So you know, maybe I should run it for a while, huh? So I don't know why I didn't think of this a lot earlier, but my buddy Roger McDonald sent me some crimpers. Stick one wire into one hole, the other wire in another one, use some pliers and crimp it, and that'll hold the two wires together. I should have done that instead of welding, you know? Let's see how this turns out. There we go. The crimp works great. Choke, off choke. Choke, off choke. Perfect. So as you know, my daughter is now 16 and she got a learner's permit. So I've been taking her driving around the neighborhood in my son's Acura Legend. This is a 1995 Acura Legend, and it has original 64,000 miles. That's right, original. Never had a problem, and we keep it in the family because it was my dad's car. My dad passed away about 7 years ago, and my mom never let me sell this car because she felt like it was a memoir, you know, a lasting object that my dad liked, and that we should keep it in the family forever. Anyway, because of the tremendous heat we've been getting, when we started driving it recently, and you turn on the AC or the vents, right? Oh my goodness. It smelled like there was a dead mouse inside the ducts. The smell was just like, the odor was just terrible. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's bacteria, mildew, mold, or a dead carcass of a mouse. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't have mice in my area. I just haven't seen one, you know, so I doubt it. And it doesn't show of any evidence of any mice. But anyway, so I was watching a few videos on how to correct that. Now I just blew this out with my leaf blower. I had wet leaves and crap and acorns all along here. I mean, a ton of stuff, right? And so then I figured these were the vents that sucks the air into the condenser, the AC condenser. So this was filled with like wet, mildewed leaves. So I thought that was the reason why. So I blew it out with this. I sprayed some super clean all around there. I put it on full vent, heat, cold for a while. Then I sprayed some Lysol disinfectant spray, a lot of it. And I knew this was the area because I put a piece of paper here and it has suction. It sucks air in there. So I just went crazy with the disinfectant spray. As you can see, it sucks it in there, you know? So what happens is the super clean and the Lysol get to where the fins are, you know, like a radiator, and it kind of dissolves a little bit of the mildew. And I'm telling you, man, works like a charm. Go inside and it smells fantastic now. Yep, it smells like Lysol now. And I also put a freshener here. So I had to sidestep what I was doing today and take care of this odor. I got this jug of concentrate 30-second cleaner, and this has a lot of bleach in it, as well as stuff that takes out algae, mold, and mildew, disintegrates it. As you guys saw from my videos of cleaning the siding, it just melts away the mold and the mildew and the algae. I don't know if we have algae in there, it's possible, but I know we have mold and mildew. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in there, put equal parts water as the concentrate, pressurize the tank by pumping it, and then spray a little bit of this stuff in it, you know? I'm not gonna put the whole thing in, just gonna put enough for me to use, you know? Maybe like like that. Okay, I added water in here now. I'm gonna tighten this up. I've never had one of these before. So it's the first time I'm ever using one of these spray bottles. Okay. I still have the vents on super high. Let that percolate for a bit. That ought to be good. So we've got super clean, 30-second cleaner, and Lysol dumped in there for the past half hour. It smells very Lysol-y and bleachy in the car right now. Let it run for a bit. That's another problem we fixed. Also, I was going to change the air filter. I don't remember ever changing the air filter, so I bought one. So I took it off. Clean as a whistle. I guess somebody changed it recently. It wasn't me. Hey guys, it's the next day and decided I'm gonna go to Walmart and use these two batteries as an exchange and get a couple of lawn and garden batteries so that I can be ready for my next project, which is probably gonna go and get that last tractor that I have without an engine and try to use the Cold Courage again to see if it'll work. So I'm off to Walmart to do some shopping. So I got myself a couple of new batteries. It's been a long time since I have done that. I do need a battery for my winch, but I don't think I'm picking up any tractors anytime soon. I have that big battery from my Mercedes, remember, that I didn't really need to buy, but I bought it anyway. So I can put the Mercedes battery there. That's really strong. Save these for a couple of tractors I might be using. And all I paid today was a total of $49.74 for two batteries, so that's about 25 bucks each, right? It's a good deal. Two core charges that I left them, core exchanges. That's saves me $10. So I'm home now. I'm gonna run this tractor for a bit and see if it smokes. The last time we turned it on, it didn't smoke. So as you saw, I mowed my front yard real quick and full throttle. About 3/4 of the way through, ran out of gas. Put some gas in there, started right up. Mowed the rest of it. I didn't see a puff of smoke at all. So I don't know. Maybe it was just some excess oil drippage from the valve covers when I first did it. But I didn't see any smoke today, you know, which is good. There's something I do have to fix though. With the vibration of running the mower, the throttle lever slips down slowly by itself. So I have to tighten that somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. Try to figure it out anyway. 3/8. It's like a crush washer over here. It's probably not crushing so much. It's giving it too much ease and give. I added like a E-clip in here, or a C-clip into there to make up the space of the loose crush washer. So now it gives it some resistance. And it's difficult to pull down now. I mean, it's giving it some resistance, you know? So that ought to fix it. That ought to do it. Other than that, I don't see anything wrong with this engine now that we tested it today, which is good news. The only other thing is that the front, yeah, that's much better. A lot more tension now, resistance, so it's not going to go back down by itself anymore. At least I hope. The only other thing wrong with this I can tell is that the front wheel, more like that one, this tractor has had evidence obviously since the beginning of it being run into a tree or something, because the deck was all out of whack, the hangers were bent, the front bracket where the deck mounts to was bent, and I had to take it all apart. So it had some front end damage, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, short of bending the spindles or replacing them, and the drag link I think would be way too much work to do just to straighten it out a little bit. It's not bad at all. And this tractor, while I thought about painting it again, right, I just said to myself, you know, it's better off that I just get rid of this thing as it is, you know what I mean? I've invested so much time into getting this tractor going, but and I don't want to spend any more time on it anymore. So anybody who makes an offer on this to get rid of it, I'm more than happy to just get rid of it and flush that part of history behind me. While the 12 episodes was entertaining enough, losing my eyebrows and all that other jazz, and first time I've ever had 3 engines tried on this tractor, you know, in my entire YouTube channel. Never went 12 episodes for anything really, but look, it's all a learning experience. We tackled a whole bunch of different things on this tractor, so hopefully that provided some entertainment for you guys, as well as some new guys who aren't so privy to the lawnmower stuff. There are little things and there were big things that we took care of, you know, so hopefully somebody learned something out of it, you know. Anyway, that's it. I don't know if anybody will buy this year, but some nut will buy it next spring for sure. So I'm going to go and park it in the back, and we're pretty much done with this. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.